Whether the president is right or wrong on the wiretapping claims that has ignited a much-needed debate on personal privacy and government spying on its citizens. Elizabeth Goitein joins me. She's co-director of the Liberty and National Security Program at the Brennen Center for Justice at the NYU School of Law. Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about this, because as you know, there are some unforced errors on both sides of this equation. I want to start with Democrats getting fixated on the term wiretapping, and they are using a very specific and narrow version of the word in order to dismiss it. But aren't they doing a great disservice to civil liberties and the general discussion about privacy in this country by being dismissive so early?
I think it's true that the conversation has been too narrowly focused on the particular words of Trump's tweet. No president can legally order the wiretapping of any American citizens' phones. But if Trump had instead tweeted that the intelligence community under Obama had obtained and examined some of his aides' emails or phone calls, I think we might be having a different conversation right now. And that's because the surveillance laws of this country give the government many legal ways to access Americans' communications, in some cases without a warrant or any evidence of criminal activity.
Yeah, and that's a problem, because there are some areas where it's so open-ended for, essentially what is warrantless spying. So if you have someone who is a target for a number of reasons, and this is also somewhat vague, the people that can be targeted and the reasons for which they are a target in the first place, that can be pretty broad. So you can capture the conversations of a number of foreign actors in the name of keeping tabs on someone who might want to do harm to this country without really having to justify it.
That's right. This traces back to a law that Congress passed in 2008. It's called Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, and it will expire at the end of this year unless Congress reauthorizes it. And that law allowed the government to collect communications between foreign targets and Americans without getting a warrant from the FISA court, which is what was previously required. And you are correct that there's no requirement that the foreign target be suspected of any wrongdoing, let alone the American.
All right, Elizabeth Goitein, hopefully you'll come back and join me. You have written and talked extensively about this, and I look forward to another conversation. Thanks again.
Me too. Thank you.